As someone who has genuinely not had pancakes in over a year before my ratio video last week, I don't know how I got here, but I'm making another pancake video. Because in that video, I learned something pretty important about how to get a moist pancake. Basically what you gotta do is throw out your butter.
Biscuits in the kitchen, I'm a sous chef on a mission. Baby, wiggle it, it's vicious. We about to break the dishes. Got the pepper with the sodium. We cooking with petroleum. Come step up to the podium and cut up this linoleum.
So when I was testing out the pancake ratio last week, the second one I made without butter or milk. And at first I thought I liked that traditional one a lot better than the one without butter and milk, but then the more I was testing it, it had this really moist and luxurious texture that I've never had in a pancake before. So I continued making that video and honestly just kind of forgot about it. Like I said, I'm not a big pancake guy. But then last night, for some reason, that pancake popped back in my head and I whipped up a quick batch, and then I just had to do the research to figure out why it was so much different. So I brought up my trusty Kindle version of Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat by Samin Nosrat. And it turns out the answer is pretty simple. It's all about using oil instead of butter. So that begs the question, what does oil actually do that makes a different textural component than butter? From a scientific perspective, oil efficiently coats flour proteins and prevents strong gluten networks from forming. Since gluten development requires water, the oil barrier provides a tender texture instead of a chewy one. Less gluten networks also means we have more water in the batter, leaving us with a moister pancake. So strong gluten networks are really important for things like sourdough that have that crispy crust, the great rise, and that chewy crumb interior. But for something like a quick bread batter of a pancake, we really want something that's moist and luxurious and tender. And seriously, if you try a pancake made with butter compared to one with oil, the difference is really quite noticeable. So for my money, I'm gonna skip the butter in the pancake batter, but I'll put it on top for that buttery flavor. Also, I have one bonus tip for you. As it turns out, yogurt is an acid source like buttermilk that also discourages gluten development. So you can try mixing half yogurt with half water in the pancake batter like I did to up that moistness level. Okay, well, I'm probably done with pancakes for a while. Like I said, I don't think I've had them in over a year until this last week, and then I've done extensive testing and tasting of a lot of pancakes. So I'll leave you guys with my current favorite pancake recipe that I've made, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.